how do you guys as players keep the momentum going from last year and all the excitement that was, and so many guys from that team are no longer here? How does that kind of continue into this season?
Right. It's easy to look forward and think about that regional and think about getting back to that regional and that regional final where we weren't able to extend our season. But, we can't get ahead of ourselves. Coach Bolt really emphasizes, one day at a time, one pitch at a time, to, be in the moment and not get ahead of ourselves. So, it's easy to bring the momentum into the off season to work hard when that's the goal and that's what we want to do, and we've experienced that. So once you get a taste of that, it's easy to use that as motivation. But at the same time, you got to be, in the moment. We're not going to make a regional opening weekend, but we can stack them together from the start, and that starts in the off season. And I feel like we've done a good job of, continuing that momentum into the season and to this point.
But for you personally, what did the offseason look like? How do you feel like maybe you're a different or a better pitcher than you were?
Right, just being more consistent with my routine and with, my preparation. And I didn't play summer ball. I took the summer off, but I still feel like I improved a lot going into the fall and, making strides as a pitcher in general as a whole, fastball command, Coach Bull touched on, and being able to throw the off speed consistently and in unfavorable counts, down in the count, being able to, have all 3-4 pitches at any given point. So just the consistency aspect of pitching is improved a lot for me.
For sure, fastball, slider, change.
Yeah, so fastball, curveball, slider change, kind of two different breaking balls. One's a little harder, and one's a little bigger shape and a little slower. So I've worked those together and improved both of them, and looking to have them all from opening weekend for sure.
Was that changeup new for you, or was that something you're kind of honing? Or?
Yeah, no, I've been working on it for a couple years. I didn't really have a changeup coming into college. I was just kind of threw hard and spun it, coming from the infield. But I've really, tried to improve my changeup as, it's the hardest pitch to throw, and it's also the hardest pitch to hit. So, it's going to take a while, but it's definitely come a long ways, and it's developed into a pitch that I feel like I can use effectively with, the lefties and righties. And that, it's only going to play off my fastball and aid the other pitches if I can develop it and throw it in a game. So, that's the goal, and I can't be afraid to throw it, throw it whether I have it or not. I feel like it gets better throughout the game, so I'm excited to get to work with the changeup this year for sure.
What's kind of your sense of this pitching staff? It seems like you guys have just a ton of depth, I guess, to start the season.
Yeah, for sure. We're going to have a lot of guys step up and, give us a lot of big innings that we maybe didn't think we were going to. That just speaks to the talent, top to bottom of our bullpen. And I'm real excited to see how it shakes out. We have a lot of arms and, kind of a next up mentality, next man up for our whole staff, because we have so many guys that have the ability to be great, and there's not going to be a lot of time to get into it. The guys know that they're going to have to come in throwing strikes, and I have faith and trust in their ability to do that. And it'll be exciting for sure to see them come out of the pen.
What have you kind of seen? I know Coach Bolt just talked about guys kind of maybe needing to do some different things in the offseason. What have you seen just, when you guys have been in your small groups and things like that as far as progress from different guys?
Yeah, the competition aspect of us being a lot deeper has really pushed us. So, a lot in years past that I've been here anyway, this is the most competitive fall and the most competitive off season. So knowing that there's a guy that's working for your spot and that's coming right behind you, that only pushes us, as a whole, and makes us all better. So seeing that that preparation and that work in the off season is definitely improved, and we've done a good job of pushing each other to be better and make strides. And we do that as an individual, put it together as a team. We're going to do good things.
Shay, is your arm in pretty good shape? And what do you do, I guess, in the off season to make sure that you're in the right spot as the season approaches?
Right. It's kind of a happy medium between resting and working out. So I feel like I did a good job of giving it that time to rest and slowly building into it. So my arm feels really good right now. I threw 3 innings yesterday, and I feel good today. Just gonna keep stacking it next week, add another inning, and slowly build up to the season. So I feel like I'm in a really good place, and I feel like as a team we're in a really good place too. A lot of guys are healthy. We've knock on wood, but we've kind of avoided a lot of injuries, which is in getting guys back, which is really good. So I'm excited about where we're at for sure.
there aren't a lot of guys on this team that have played a full college baseball season. You're one of just a handful. Like, what do you tell them go into playing a full season? The challenges, just things you have to do differently maybe when you're playing midweeks too.
Yeah, it just comes back to that consistency aspect. We can't, get down we just got to have a short memory and flush the previous weekend, and we can't get ahead to the next weekend. We have that midweek too. It feels like forever since we've had midweeks, and we just got to stay on the guys and stick together and move on and not, dwell on a bad weekend and carry that into the Tuesday. We really got to do a good job of just moving forward and one day at a time, one pitch at a time.
That's the Friday night role is open. Is that kind of something that you've got your eye on, wanting to take that role on?
Yeah, for sure. That's a goal of mine, and I want to be that guy for the team. And it doesn't change my mindset going into the start, whether I'm Friday or Saturday or Sunday. The plan and the goal is the same, but whether me, Perry, whoever it may be, I feel confident in all of us to set the tone and get the weekend started on the right foot. And I feel like I have the ability to do that, and I feel like I can do that for the team. And but I have faith in whoever it may be. But that's a goal of mine, and I want to do that for us for sure.
How about just the next 3 weeks? What are you hoping to learn about this team?
Just our willingness to compete and get after it. We're going to do that. Then the first couple days of practice, scrimmage, guys seeing live at bats and getting up to speed with the fastball, that would be good. But just that competitiveness, getting after it again, it's fun. Competing with each other and getting better in that way for sure.
Shay, you guys all shaved your heads?
Yeah, we did. We got a nice little buzz cut going for the Versus Cancer Foundation. We did a lot of good things and raised a lot of money for kids that need it. And I know shaving our heads the least we can do for sure for all the kids out there.
Which teammate was probably the most resistant?
Oh, I gotta call E. Fry out on that one. Yeah, he didn't want his hair touched too bad, but it's good. It was a lot of fun.
You guys had a good time with that?
Yeah, definitely for sure.
All right.
Thanks.
Shay.